Hey guys, I want to do a quick video. I was asked what type of backpack I carry, keep my traps in, and this is it. It's a canvas check military rucksack. I got it at keepshooting.com. Last year they had them on sale for $4.95. I mean, if it gets wet, I don't have to worry about it. If it gets bloody, I don't have to worry about it. It's just a simple rucksack. It works great. Usually, I'll have these tied down right here, my setters, or I'll have them, stuck down in here like that. But the front pockets. Let's see if I can do this one-handed for you guys. The front pockets, I keep my bait in. I'm gonna have to remake me some more. That's peanut butter. I'm gonna have to remake me some more bait because my wife, I had it in the refrigerator, and she opened it and she got pissed because it stunk. I come in the house and it was bad. But sardines, and I'll show you what I use. I get macros, a can of mackerel from the Dollar Tree. I use that. I use a can of sardines and a can of tuna and some other stuff. I done a video on it if you want to go check it back. And some dog food, and I crush it all up and I mix it all together. And that's one of my baits. But if you want to, you can use sardine. Pour it on there, put the sardine in behind the bait, in behind the trap, and it works. Sorry about that. Tie wire is a must. I do not have my wire cutters in here yet. I was using them, so I took them out and I've been using them. But they go in there, and I'll show you. If you don't know what wire cutter it is, hold on. Let me get them out of the truck. Some people don't, but others do. Let's see if I can find them in this mess. There they are. Linesman tool wire cutters. I usually keep them in there, but I was using them working on the truck. This pocket. This pocket is my squirrel traps. I put a string on it. I drilled a hole through it, put a string on there. That way I can tie it down. I'll put some peanut butter on that, put it on a branch. When they come, boom. Great squirrel traps. I keep 3 of them in here. Awesome, awesome. Chipmunks, squirrels traps, they're great. You could use this for weasels as well. If you have weasels around, you can use these for weasels. They work fantastic. And I also keep a couple of these little mice trap, because if you catch some mice, you can gut them and stick them and use them in your traps as well for raccoons, for whatever, possum. And in here, I'm not going to take all these traps out because it's a pain. I'm just going to kind of give you a view of it. I like it because it's got a drawstring. I keep sunflower seeds in there because when I do the squirrel trap, after I put the peanut butter, I'll sprinkle some on to the trap or around it, down below, kind of get them scented in. But I keep a couple of those in here, and a baggie of just homemade snares, good for rabbits, squirrels, just made out of picture frame wire. You know, this one right here is a little bit bigger, that I can go for groundhogs and, you know, raccoons and stuff like that. But mostly they're the smaller ones. And I've got 2 footholds. I'll take these out. Sorry, this is a Duke foothold. And this is, I found this one, I done a video. This is old Victor's foothold. You can set this in water or on the ground, you know, in ground, on the, you know, either one. But the rest, let me get it in here, are my, hold on. You know, these are the 110s. The gray ones down there right here are my 155s, 160s. And on the bottom, I've got my 220. I don't, right here's my 220, right here. Right there. The big 330s, I do not put in here. I just carry them because I got 2 of them. And I carry them because it wouldn't fit. And after, like I said, after in this pocket right here, this is going to be for my snares when I order them. I am running behind on getting my snares. I should have already had them ordered. But I get a set for like small games for like rabbits and raccoons and stuff like that. Then I get another set for like coyotes and foxes. You know, I carry, you know, 12 snares. They come in 12 packs, and I carry a pack for the smaller game. Then I carry a pack for the larger games like foxes and coyotes and stuff like that. But they go right in here. Like I said, way things has been, I just haven't had a chance to order them yet. I'll probably order them next week. But after I set all these, this, as it weighs out with everything in here, it weighs probably about 22 pounds, something like that. And I use this after I set everything. Then I come back and I use the same bag to check it. And if blood gets in here, it's no big deal. It's machine washable. You know, I paid $5 for it. Well, actually, I bought 3 of them. And with shipping and everything, it came up to like $21. So I'm not out a lot. I would love to have one of those wicker baskets. You know, you've seen the old wooden baskets. I would love to have them, but there's no way I can pay 40 or 50 bucks for those. So this works good. You know, if I was going to rely on this strictly for food, I would have some, like a wagon in the when it's no snow on the ground, to help carry extra traps and, you know, hatchets and stuff like that. But I will put a hatchet down in here as well. I don't have it in there right now. And I don't know what happened to them, but I usually have 2 big nails, landscaping timbers, that I'll put in here at the end here. Well, through this, I'll put it down in there, run it into the ground, then tie wire it off. But I don't have those in there yet. I'm kind of, like I said, I am running behind getting everything situated. But you know, if you're going to do this, I'd make sure you have some way. If you get a lot, like if you get 2 beavers, you know, they're running anywhere between 30 and 50, 55 pounds. You can get some big beavers. And that's a mother to carry, especially even if you put 2 beavers in there. You're lucky if you can get 2 beavers in there, maybe 1, and that's a lot of weight. So you can either carry a 5-gallon bucket with you. You know, when I'm out checking my traps, I have my 22 rifle. So, you know, then a 5-gallon bucket, you know, put muskrats and stuff in. But if you could, if your trap line is clear, where you can pull like a wagon behind you, a garden wagon, that way you can keep your game in there and whatever. that will work. Or if it's snowy, get a sled. Get one of those long sleds for 10 or 15 bucks, and that way you could throw your game in there. You can have extra traps and whatever extra gear you need. Drag it behind you. But like I said, that's what I got. You know, there's a couple more things I got to put in there, like my nails for my traps, my foothold traps, and for my snares. I got to get my snares ordered. I mean, and they fit perfect down in there. But you know, I've had a couple people ask me about what to use for bait. You know, if you want to mix your bait, you can. I always put dog food in there because it seems like it attracts a lot more as well with the smell of dog food. But you can use sardines, you can use tuna, you can use salmon, and just make you get that stuff from the Dollar Tree. Peanut butter is the bomb for squirrels. If you're wanting to set a snare for rabbits and groundhogs and stuff, if you had any old vegetables to kind of bait the area with, you know, if you set the snare up where they have to walk through, you want to put your bait in behind the snare. If you're going to set it like against a rock or something, you know, say the rock's right here, and you put the snare right here, so they can walk through there, and put your like old vegetables right here, so they have to walk to get it. But if you put it on a trail, there's no way of really baiting it. You know, you just set your snare there, and they either go in this way, or they come in this way. But now let me get one of these out here. These little 110s, and you can do it. Didn't mean for this video to go long as it is. I am slap wore out. We had a birthday party. Aries turned 9, and he had a bunch of friends over. But right here, the trigger or the sensor, if you want to, you could put, you know, if you had some old celery or something like that, tie it on to it before you set the trap. Then that way, after you tie it on there, you know, you spread these out a lot more. Then you can tie it on, you can tie your bait onto this, set the trap, and put it. Then, you know, they'll go after that, and you'll get them. But it's just, you know, keep it simple. You don't have to go out and spend $50 on a bag. You can find you know, if you don't have a bag, find a 5-gallon bucket. Keep one of your buckets full of traps. Your other bucket, you know, keep it empty for carrying, you know, the game back in. But I hope it helped. Like I said, I had done another video on baits. It's farther back in my iCard, my videos. You know, it's back a ways if you want to check that out. But this is basically what I carry, minus the dog food bait, you know, where I mix it up with dog food, and the two nails for my foothold traps. This is basically what I carry. And if I'm going to carry my 330s, my bigger traps, you know, I just carry them by hand. But you know, it fits. I've got 1 220, I've got 3 160s, I've got 8 9 you know, 110s in there. So that's a lot of traps to set out. Plus my snares, these snares. Then when I order my snares, I'll have 24 of those. Then 3 rat trap traps for squirrels, or, you know, weasels or something like that. Then I've got these for the little field mice, so I can use as bait, or if I'm in a SHT survival situation, catch a few of those. Have mouse shish kebabs over the fire, keep you from starving to death. But that's what I carry. And like I said, you can catch these on they're cheap. When they're not on sale, they're like $9. But keepshooting.com, go to their military surplus section, and they have sales on these all the time. Like I said, I bought 3 plus the shipping it cost like $21, $22, and they're rugged, just a simple setup, nothing fancy, nothing like that. But that's what you want, if it gets dirty or wet or bloody, you're not out any money. But I'm gonna get off of here. I hope this gives you guys a good idea of a setup. And like I said, this ain't complete. I need my dog food bait, my bait mixed with my dog food. I need 2 nails, my landscaping timber nails, so I can secure it in, and my small game snares and my large game snares. I'm going to order them next week and get them ready. But that's it. Tanya, she has went back to work on light duty, so I'm glad she's doing better, and I'm glad she's back to work, because like I said, it's been rough. But there's an old saying, what don't kill you makes you stronger. Hell, I should be Superman strong by now. But anyway, guys, tell me what you think. If you got any ideas about what else to add to it, or any questions, just leave them in the comments. And I hope everybody has a super day, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.